Well, damn. There I am. We live. Isms. Yeah, there I am. Oh, what up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How art thou this evening? It's your favorite co-host that be doing the most. Cam the Baptist is in the building with another episode of his boxing to you. Pastor Gooch is somewhere running around here. And before we get started, listen, we do not own the rights to any of the music that y'all gonna hear playing tonight. Uh, Hopefully we get a little better signal. I'm hoping, I'm praying. I told y'all we in a brick building, top secret. Oh, there you go, right here. Look at this nigga coming out with bruises and shit. Look. What's that, Pastor? What's that, Pastor?
I got some cream soda.
What's that, Pastor?
Cream soda.
Oh, that nigga said cream soda. That nigga said cream soda, bro. Cream soda, really? That's crazy. Hey, we don't own the rights to none of the music, man. But cream soda, though. Cream soda.
Mr. Goose to you. Mr. Goose to you. One love.
Drink with the cream soda.
One love. With the cream soda.
With the cream soda? Gucci. This is crazy. That nigga drinking.
Formal game.
Y'all winning?
Y'all formal game. Yes.
All right.
7-3.
Oh, y'all beating their ass. Oh, all right. Why you ain't playing?
Go to hell.
Look, why you ain't playing?
Go to hell.
You ain't gonna play? Well, I gotta go to hell. Got it? Yeah. What that? Is that the Remy? Give me some. Give me some. Ooh. Now you know what this do, y'all. I ain't supposed to be drinking Remyos. Oh, you a thug. You a thug. She trying to get me drunk. She got Remy in that cup and Casamigos in this one. You got one now because I'm taking this Casamigos on the hood. Yeah. Thank you, baby. What's up, baby? She back here thugging in the background. Y'all don't even understand this the shooter. Y'all don't even realize. This the shooter. She got it on her. Y'all don't even know. She got it on her. She said, I got the blicky. Yeah. I forgot you got it too. Look. I forgot you got it. I forgot. You back here in the corner with it. Big blicky. Look. I'm gonna play with y'all, man. And you go over there abusing the people again.
No, they are used to be active.
You say I'm beating their ass. Look. So I don't like how they was doing me. Damn, that's crazy. He pour a shot, come throw a hat trick on your What you say for juice? Damn. That's crazy. This nigga back here Snapchatting. Look. That nigga said, we getting our ass beaten darts. With the gifts. Oh, my fault. Pastor Gooch almost spilled his cream soda. Who that? Sugar J. Sugar J, what's up, nephew? Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. I forgot how to. Oh, okay. Nah, I got it. I gotta drop the link for Sugar J. I gotta drop the link for nephew so he can come on in. Oh yeah, you supposed to be working, Bucko. you you enjoy yourself too much there, Pastor. You drinking sarsaparillas and shit.
Drinking.
I'm sorry, cream soda. I'm sorry, cream soda. All right. Let me get away from the ain't got nothing on you. Yeah, I'm finna go down here to the end. She said, "Here, take this." Oh, they trying to get me drunk on Casamigos. Okay. Yeah, so we can at least sit down and chop game. I need a cigarette, a black, or something.
I'm about to tell you, look, send you to the stove.
Man, what? I meant to go before I hit this line, but ah, here we go. All right, so hi, beautiful people. Yes, indeed. It's another episode of It's Boxing to You. Cam the Baptist in the building with the pastor. Pastor Gooch is here as we sipping sarsaparilla. he drinking his
Cream soda.
he's drinking his cream soda.
Mexican cream soda.
Yeah, that nigga said Mexican cream soda and scratched his head. That's crazy. You drinking Mexican cream? Why I gotta be Mexican? Why it can't be made in Ireland or something?
Irish cream
It's Irish cream soda.
soda.
From where? It's from Boston. Yikes. That's crazy. All right, man. One love to everybody that's tuned in today. Listen. Oh my gosh. She tried to Cosby me. She tried to Cosby. So if I don't start acting right, she tried to Cosby me. Y'all seen it? Champ sister. Champ sister tried to Cosby me. All right, anyway. So yeah, man. One love to everybody that's tuned in, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up today. What it do, man? What it do? Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. We in the building tonight. Listen, it's week 3 of Dark Wars. I ain't gonna lie, I missed week 1. We ain't come into week 2. So that first episode that y'all seen was week 2, and it
It's
was
boxing with you.
yeah,
It's boxing with
we
you.
was
It's
late.
on week.
You feel me? So
It was
yeah,
late once. I was here.
we was excuse me, his boxing to you was late for week
I
1.
was here.
Pastor Gooch was here, but he didn't go live.
I was
Last time I checked, Pastor Gooch is this boxing to you.
I was working.
So if Gooch was here, his boxing to you was supposed to be here
I
too.
was working, sir.
That's all I'm saying.
I
I was working. You got 2 hands, Gooch.
I can't keep on.
Yep, you got 2
Hard
hands.
to hold these. Stabilizer here.
A stabilizer. You got a stabilizer. It stabilizes. What you? This nigga's wild. Well, stabilizer dead. So what you gonna do, boss? I can't get no footage. You gonna be like, oh, use your arm. You go. You got the phone. So now you double fisted. Boom. Ah. Numbers. Good job, Gooch. All right. Here we go. Sugar J. Sugar J is in the building. What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
nephew?
What's
What's
good? What's
the
good?
deal, baby?
Sorry,
What
man.
up?
I
What up, Sugar J? What up?
We
not
out
much,
here,
man.
man.
I'm working.
Just pull up. You know, we out here
Starting right
kicking
back.
kicking it, working with the champ tonight, man. You know, we down here got the Dark Wars going in, so I just wanted to tap in with the people for a second, holler at y'all real quick. Talk about this weekend. Did you catch that knockout?
Are you talking about Zelly Zhang and Joe Joyce?
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Not the big China man. Not the big
Was it?
China man.
Well,
Not
did Zhang drop the Big Bang? Big Bang Zhang?
did he? Hey, that shit turned into the whole new Big Bang Theory. Nigga, like, woo!
Big Bang
Hey,
Zhang?
Tyson Fury. Hey, Tyson Fury better watch out, bro. I'm being so serious. He keep
Big
finding these
Bang
like
Zhang?
cases. Hey, you know who I think he should fight?
Who that?
Run that shit. Run that shit back with Philip Hergovich. Run that shit
I was about
back.
to say I'm anxious to see the Hergovich fight. I want to see Zhang and Hergovich. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
run
think
that shit back
Zhang
with Kurkovich.
Zhang fighting like he got something to prove, man. He's
Hey,
looking good too.
well, you want to know something? I think this. I think. I mean, as much people are down on Joe Joyce, if I was Joe Joyce, keeping it a buck, let them underestimate you because somebody like a Tyson Fury might be like, "Oh yeah, he ain't good no more." It might actually kind of use him as a tune-up. It might fuck
Hmm.
around. Joe Joyce, to me, Joe Joyce is still dangerous enough.
He's a dangerous
But
opponent.
you underestimate him, he'll fuck around and still beat you, knock you out. And I feel like they better Tyson Fury, AJ Watt, like he's still Zhang is just different, bro. That's all it was. Zhang is just different.
Zhang, hey, Zhang
I
is
don't
for
know
real.
how I don't know how Usyk would be able to fight Zhang. I'm sorry. Unless it gets into the later rounds, like after round six. But those first 6 rounds is gonna be hell for Usyk. Even AJ was starting to wear him down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when a bigger guy is just laying down on you, bro, that's gonna get you tired, bro. So,
Bro,
and
Zhang looked for real. I can't lie, he looked for real.
hey, okay, and
He
then
he
let me ask
looked
you this.
he
Let me
looked
ask you
like
this
a
real
real
quick.
deal this weekend, man. He looked like the goods.
No, let me ask you this. Devin Haney Regis. Devin Haney Regis. Devin Haney versus
Whoo!
Regis. Yo, you got
Okay,
some boxing going.
okay.
I got Devin Haney winning.
Whoo! Cause this the thing, right?
Regis is a good
Regis
boxer,
can
though.
crack. Like Regis can crack, right? But the thing that I see with Regis does gas. He
Hmm.
gasses out.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Hey,
Now as much so if I feel like if Dev can weather the storm for about the first six, I feel like the second half of the fight is Dev. Like I feel like Dev by unanimous decision because dog that speed it's gonna be a battle of speed, but the thing is Devin's length
hmm
compared to Regis, bro. I don't think Regis will have anything to deal with that stick, bro. I just don't see it. Like, and then once he gasses, like his output and his volume goes down considerably as well. So now he starts looking for the one big punch. He's looking to counter with a big punch to try to knock you out, bro. And I see Dev just picking that apart. Like it's just he gonna eat jabs.
Now let me ask you this. So, because a lot of people got him on Nick on Instagram for picking Devin Haney to beat Regis, right?
I think he
And
will,
and to me, kind of sound like some hypocrites, right? Because they said,
but
oh well, they was like,
this to me is a
well,
50
well,
50 fight.
because look, people were saying, oh, Devin Haney lost to Loma. Nah, you know what I did? What was it, 2 weeks ago? I went to go watch the fight because I actually studied Devin Haney. I
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
go watch that fight again, and I broke down the rounds that he won. And Lomachenko to me did have the better moments. Did he have the better rounds? He didn't do enough to win the rounds.
exactly. I was
His
gonna say he would
130.
have spurts in
You
rounds,
can't. You can't. It's a 12 round 3 minute. It's 12 rounds 3 minutes. You
so if
you
I whoop
can't
your
factor the
ass for
last 30
two,
seconds.
I was
You
gonna say if
you
I whoop your ass for 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the round,
yeah.
and you
Just
win the
because
last 30 seconds, do you
just
win the
because
round?
just now granted, when he did do it, it was effective. It was. I'll give him that. But that 30 seconds against somebody like a Devin Haney, I mean, and even Tiafimo, when he was starting to do it, it was too late. It was
And
too late. Now,
and when I
granted,
look at it, it's like yes, not only that, but also too, Dev was able to
to me, there wasn't a time where I thought Devin Haney was losing the fight. It was either Devin Haney was up one or the fight was tied. You know what I'm saying? I never thought.
Hmm.
Okay, now I'll say this. So, but my point is this, because people, let's just go with this thing with Devin Haney, Rob Loma, right? Let's go with that.
Hmm.
Okay, and you say Regis is gonna knock out Devin Haney, and you want to go
No,
off Devin Haney's last performance.
I
What happened
can't
with?
say it
No, wait, because if they do
because I
that,
can't even let. What if
well,
we go
wait,
off of both of their last
that's
performances?
what I'm saying.
Because Regis's
Against
last
Gorilla,
performance, he did not look.
didn't Devin Haney get? I mean, didn't Regis get dropped? But Devin Haney is the chinny one though, right? But Devin Haney is the chinny one though, right? But Devin Haney, so-called Lomachenko beat him. He was eating them shits. But he's the chinny one. Please
Right,
make that make sense.
you're
Please
right.
make Devin Haney, has he ever been dropped? Has he ever been dropped? Please tell me if he's been dropped. Has he been
No,
dropped? No. But Devin Haney doesn't have no chin because they want to talk about that little weak ass shit when he got stunned by Linares. And then okay, you want to talk about that 10 seconds of good shit. Okay.
talk about it.
Devin
Talk
Haney,
about it.
Devin Haney dominated his ass the rest of the fight. Like, it's kind of reminding me what they did with Floyd when Floyd got hit by Shane Mosley. And yeah, it was a good shot, and it did get Floyd. But what the fuck did Floyd do when he got back up? What the hell did he do?
Dominated.
And to
Beat
me, that's an
breaks.
example. This is an example of when you're that good defensively and you do have a vulnerable moment, they look at that little shit like Terrence Crawford and Gamboa, right? They look at that little shit. Okay, because Bug got stunned. But what the fuck happened after that? He knocked his ass out right after.
I can't hear Sugar J.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me, Cam? I can't hear you, Cam. Can you hear me? Nah, bruh. Look,
Yeah.
I got. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, like I was saying, when you're that good defense, like it's gonna happen to Shakur. Best believe it's gonna happen to him. It's gonna fucking happen when Shakur does get touched, and he's able. Well, we gotta see how he reacts because you can't just say a fighter can take it. I mean, when you don't get touched, and you can't just assume that the fighter's gonna be able to take that shot. But I think Devin Haney, and I seen a post where somebody was making fun of Devin Haney's resume. Okay, then let's talk about this. We ain't talking about Shakur because the four boxing kings in this modern era was who? Tank, Devin Haney, Teofimo, and Ryan Garcia. We ain't talking about Shakur. Now people want to add him in that category. He was not a part of that. We going
I
off
mean, he
the
was a young. I was about to say he was up and coming, but he was since he was in a smaller weight division. A lot of people weren't talking about it. It was more,
they knew he was gonna
more,
fight them eventually. They
more
knew he was gonna fight
hardcore
them.
fans really kind of knew and kind of talked about the potential and the possibility of it. But a lot of casuals didn't really know nothing about who
But
Shakur was, in my opinion.
exactly, and that's the thing. But it's like not saying that doesn't mean Shakur Stevenson ain't in his own category. It's just when we talk about the four quote unquote new boxing kings, it was Tank, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez. Those were the four fighters. Now, granted, as the years went on, Shakur started moving up in weight. And when he pieced up Jamel Herring and then he got up Oscar Valdez out of there was more talks, right? And I get that. But my thing is this. The four kings was the names I just named. Devin Haney and Teofimo by far have accomplished the most than the other two. The other two fight each other. Ryan Garcia and Tank fight, but Devin Haney and Teofimo by far have done the most. I
They
mean,
have more accolades and accomplishments. Yes,
they have more. I'll tell you, like I'll put it like this: if me personally, if I was in one of their shoes and I was to pick which fighter I would want to be in, I would want to be in Teofimo. No. I would more so want
I'd
to be in
want to be
Devin Haney.
Devin right now.
Right. Because
Devin is
look,
the man right now.
Teofimo, he's got that glory back. He ain't getting the money that Devin Haney making though. He ain't getting that money though. Devin Haney, you see him, he's getting an energy drink. Whatchamacallit bread, C4 Energy. He just got his own shop now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
what
would
I'm
want to be.
saying.
I would want to
That
be where
young
Devin
man
Haney's
is
at.
That young man is making money hand over fist right now.
Right.
He's set for life, and he not even 25 yet. You feel what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like, listen,
hey. Here's the crazy part, and he's always been my favorite one out of. I always liked him. I've always rooted for Devin. Always.
yeah.
Devin Haney was one of the first fighters besides Terrence. Devin Haney was one of the first fighters that I really started watching, and I was watching the way he talked. I like Devin Haney. I think this. Now, granted, I think this. We talk about Tank, Devin, and Shakur. Let me tell you who gives all three of those guys problems.
Who that?
Tiafimo. Tiafimo, one way or another, gives them all problems.
A
He
focus.
gets
I mean, I've said that a focused Teofimo Lopez is hard to beat, but that's the thing. How focused are we? I mean, are we? Or uh, how much do we feel he's focused? You know
I
what I'm
feel like
saying?
I
Like
feel
after
like
this
oh
Josh Taylor fight, do we feel like we about to see him back in title contention and potentially going for a undisputed crown after
hell yeah.
having been unified? Because I
I
mean,
see him I see him trying to do that. I mean, he can
because I
still
mean, the
like
whole thing was we wanted to see where his mind was after
he
going
did
through the
that.
divorce, and I think effectively going out and taking care of Josh Taylor really kind of proved, that he was serious about, getting back in the game. So, uh,
I'm gonna tell you
mm,
this. That Tiafimo that stepped in there with Josh Taylor. That Tiafimo that stepped in there. If he steps in there with Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Now I've always liked Tiafimo, but Cam and Gooch, as y'all know, my dad's always been high on Tiafimo.
mm,
I my standard for Tiafimo kind of dropped because I picked him to beat Lomachenko, but my standard for him dropped when he won those titles, and we seen how he started to act, and we seen when he
he got
lost
into
how
his
he
diva
did.
shit, yeah, doing
That's
some prima donna
where
shit, yeah.
my thing for now when he moved up to 140 and fought campus and stuff, I started liking him again. I still thought we was there. I thought he was gonna lose to Josh Taylor though, and I'm gonna tell you this: if that Teofimo gets in there with even though Shakur Stevenson, I think because he has too many like normally when you fight a fighter, right? Like when Gervonta Davis fights somebody, it's either they have something on him and that's he has a better boxing skill, but they might be bigger than him. They might be tall like a Ryan Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be the other way around where they're they're whatchamacallit, they're the better boxer. But to me, Teofimo is both. Teofimo, he has the skill. He has, as of right now, like you just said, he has the mindset. He has the power. His power. I mean, you seen the way he was moving, Josh Taylor. Um, I think
I agree.
I'm not saying that they can't beat Teofimo, but I'm saying I feel like Teofimo just gives them problems for sure. He definitely
It's
gives them hell. He
in
gives
a
them
sense
hell.
he's the bump in the road, like
Yeah.
factor when it comes to when you're talking about guys want to be in title contention and want to be undisputed. You can't leave him out. You can't leave him out the conversation. You know what I mean?
Now,
And with him now having reclaimed WBO crown and that lineal belt at 140, I mean, like you say, all roads lead to him. Or at some point you got to go see him if you want that belt. So I mean, uh,
Rolly,
I definitely feel like he is a worthy opponent. He's a good fighter. He's a good boxer, good power, good speed, good footwork. Um, and
now
like you say, we
Rolly,
just wanted to kind of see where his mindset was. Now, in my honest opinion, I feel like Rolly being a champion at 140 was kind of
he
a
don't really,
future play for Ryan or Tank.
he don't really feel like a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Feel me?
hard to say that. He don't really feel like no champion. I'm gonna tell you this.
Well,
Out of all
Because of
my
the
years of
means of
boxing,
how he went about winning the belt and how that whole BS went.
it's not even that. Like before the fight, like I
Go
was
ahead,
like,
I'm
this
listening.
nigga's really about it. I was like, this nigga really is gonna become the champ. Like it just did not feel right because he's had all the. To me, the WB. I think it's because the
I knew it.
WBA.
I saw the long play in this.
I think it was because the W. Because
No,
look,
I saw
W.
the long play in this.
Well, now let me tell you this. I don't know if you
This
heard,
is this is
but
this
he
was
has
setting up.
he has to fight his dad again in a rematch.
Uh, See,
He has to fight his dad again in a rematch. That's literally
this
what
is
they
what I'm
came out
saying.
saying.
This
He's
is what I'm
fighting.
looking at, bro. This was the long play. Rolly becoming champion was setting up for a rematch fight between him and Tank for that belt when Tank got home from his prison sentence. This
Rolly's gonna knock out Tank.
You feel what I'm saying? This is to push. This will be to push Rolly right back into the spotlight. Right back in. Tank right back into the spotlight. Because mind you, Tank has already a huge cult-like following. He's already popular. The talk
He already lost
was
that part.
him and Eastside Cruz supposed to be locking it up and going back at it. The was fake news. That was bogus. That wasn't real. But I already kind of saw that being a long play because the thing that I looked at was the potential of a rematch between Rolly and Tank, but even more so the potential of a rematch between Ryan and Tank. Because now, remember how Ryan was talking about locking it up with Rolly for that belt. You understand what I'm saying? So if Ryan and Rolly lock it up, Ryan takes that belt. Who you think Tank is going at? Who you Tank is definitely gunning after? Like I could jump up and pick up a belt up here, jump back down and pick up a belt there. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think, but hold on. You remember the WBA has been pushing Rolly's mandatories, right? Pushing his mandatory. They came out last
Yeah.
Friday. Rolly's grandpa, the one that beat his ass but for some reason lost, Ismail Osman, for whatever, I think he's like 39, 40. They say he's fighting old boy from England, Davy over. I don't know how to say his name, but they're running it to get Rolly. And best believe, as much as people want to see Ryan Garcia and Tank fight Rolly, check this out. Let's say, oh boy, the old nigga. Let's say he wins another shot at Rolly. That's gonna get some attention. That is gonna get some attention because everybody thinks
Ooh,
that
can I get a cigarette, please?
everybody thinks he won. Everybody thinks he won that
Oh
fight.
hell, no, I ain't gonna go in my purse.
No, we'll get you one out my purse.
No. Oh, let's short me down on that one. Fuck it. No, I'm just I don't know who that is. No, I'm just playing. I'm just fucking with you. All right, I'm about to go grab one. I need one because
Menthol or non-menthol?
menthol, please.
Yes, menthol.
Oh God, you got non-menthol.
You hold this.
Oh God, she's trying to kill me.
I'll go get you a menthol.
Thank you. You're awesome. Hello. My bad. Sugar Jaden dropped out. But anyway, like I was saying, I always looked at the long play of it because the popularity of the matchup between Ryan versus Tank or Tank versus Rolly was far more lucrative and far more popular, and people wanted to see that. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at either one of those guys acquiring a belt at 140 being a potential out for Tank being able to leave out of 140 or 135 to hop up to 140 and fight one of those guys as opposed to fighting one of his rivals in the weight division. Thank you. You are so awesome.
Crush it.
Huh? Yes, the end. I see it. Appreciate it. But yeah, I see that more than uh, no.
Anyone around here smoking weed?
Yes, of course I do.
I want some.
Uh, I'm live right now on my boxing podcast. Put
I'm
my
on live too.
yeah,
I'm not on that.
yeah. Put my number in your phone, but I got you. Yep,
Here, I'll let you do it too. And
I got you. So y'all, so like I
I
said,
honestly just the blunt work. The,
I got
yeah.
you. Yeah, let me finish this up. I
Yeah,
got you.
no, yeah.
No doubt. Hello, my bad. I'm saying hello like I'm on the damn phone. That's stupid. Anyway, anyhow, I'm talking to y'all with the my boo. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, uh, I keep talking about this fight. Ah, oh, Gucci in there, Gucci in there bouncing around, walking around, talking to the team, talking to the people. My boo. Hey man, one love to everybody that's tuned in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. Hit the share, man. Y'all see what we doing? Cam out here talking boxing, and Gucci's inside kicking it with the champ. Then the team. Gucci's a house nigga. I'm a field nigga. No. I'm outside. He in the house. Mm. I was just playing, man. Hey yo, I appreciate y'all tuning in though. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, my guy McLean, man? What's up with the McLean? Hey man, shout out to my guy Clarence McLean in the chat, man. The No Duck Zone podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe to my guy, man. One love to you. Hey, one love to Buckle Up Boxing Talk in the building too, man. One love. I see you in there. Appreciate you pulling up. Haplo Type, what's the deal, Haplo? Y'all make sure y'all go like and subscribe to Haplo Type and Buckle Up Boxing Talk as well, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who else in there? Bill's Boot Camp. What's the deal, baby? One love, Bills. Bills, we at the end. Yes, indeed. Who else? Al Money 231. What's up, Al Money? One love to you, OG. Latch Puma Skills. What it do, Latch? Smoke Session Sports and Entertainment. What's up, Smoke? What's the deal, G? Hey, make sure y'all go like and subscribe to Smoke Session Sports and Entertainment and Bill's Boot Camp, man. Yes, indeed. All right, so like I was saying though, man, back to this boxing. Uh, yeah, that was a long game play to me though. Like they was talking about sending Tank to jail, him doing this little quick little few months prison stint. I said, shit, during that time, whatever happens at 140, whoever's fighting, you know what I mean? They let Rolly pick up a belt here. That is always an easy play, an easy play for Tank to pick up a quick belt at 140 and be called, a multi-division champion. And this time it's an actual world championship. It's not a Reggie belt. You feel me? Like, oh man, I saw that one. Definitely saw that one. Anyway, hmm and we will rock you. I shake it like Jello, make the whole say hello. That's stupid. Hmm I don't know what happened to nephew. Nephew dropped out of his phone, must have died on me. He came in cooking though. He definitely came in cooking. But yes, man, shout out to ZHENG, man. Big Bang ZHENG for dropping off the highlight reel knockout this weekend, man. That man did his thing. Hey, Anthony Yardy went ham this weekend too, man, with the second round knockout too, man. You know, we ain't seen Yardy in action since he lost to was it Beterbiev back in January. We ain't seen him since. So man, he came back and he looked really good. He definitely looked really good. Um, it's fight week though, folks. What y'all think about this weekend? Like, what y'all thinking about this weekend? We got Canelo versus Charlo, undisputed versus unified. That's what we calling it, because that's really what it is. As soon as they ring the bell for the bout to happen, Jermell will be stripped of his WBO crown, and Tim Tszyu will immediately be upgraded from the WBO interim champion to full-fledged WBO world champion via email. But how do y'all see this bout going between Canelo and Jermell? Like, we got a couple different scenarios, right? Now, the one thing I can say is, uh, in my opinion, Jermell has the tools to beat Canelo. Jermell is taller, athletic, has quick feet, and has a good jab with decent power. Okay. Uh, Now, do I feel as though Jermell has the kind of power of a Triple G or uh, you know what I mean? Of some of the bigger opponents, like light heavyweights and things like that, that Canelo has faced. I can't say that. You know what I mean? And different guys' power translates and carries over differently, especially when you add weight to it. But I got to be real. Jermell does have the tools. Another factor to me, Canelo does. He has been having wind issues. They talk about Canelo gassing in the second half of fights, right? Well, the thing of it is I feel as though I don't think Jamel's chin holds up to Canelo's power, unfortunately. Like as much as I'm rooting for Jamel, I think he has a high skill set. I think he's a good fighter. Um, Ultimately, I don't see him weathering the storm, and this is why. If you were wobbled by a 154 Brian Castano, I don't think Brian Castano hits harder than Canelo Alvarez. Sorry, just don't. You know, you were wobbled by Tony Harrison. Superbad can box. Superbad can box his ass off. But Superbad is not known as a power puncher. If you rock by the likes of a Brian Castano and a Tony Superbad Harrison, I unfortunately I don't think that Jermel's chin will hold up against Canelo's power. I don't think he'll be able to take a shot from Canelo and keep pushing. Like I honestly feel like Jermel has to box perfectly. He has to box perfectly and not be. He basically can't let Canelo touch it. You know what I mean? And Jamel is a hell of a talent, bro. but his weight class is for a reason. And him going up, like I feel like this fight should have happened 10 years ago when they all was at 154. Yes. At that point in time, I think Jamel might have beat Canelo. Like I would have picked Jamel to beat Canelo at 154. I would have. Like they're closer in age. They've been boxing roughly around the same amount of time. You know what I mean? Like so they're not. I'll say that Canelo has faced more styles than Jamel, but it's like both of these guys are experienced veterans in the ring, like point blank, pure and simple, right? Um, Another thing that concerns me with this fight, Jamel Charlo has been inactive for 16 months, bro. He's been inactive. Like in 16 months, this will be Canelo's fourth fight, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like that means this man has gone into a fight every 4 months. He's been in a professional bout under the big lights where his belts was on the line type situation, right? Or a belt was on the line. Um, Jamel has only fought once 16 months ago. Feel like Canelo is a little fresher as far as activity goes. In that regard, I think Canelo will be a bit sharper as far as punching is concerned. As far as his timing, um, Canelo's been on this big stage before. You understand what I'm saying? He's been under the big lights. With him having been under the big lights, we've seen him rise to the occasion and have big moments. I'm concerned about whether this moment will be too big for Jamel. But I don't know. I hit the like and subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Appreciate it, brother. Ah, I think I done missed all the darts. Gucci in here. Gucci in here drinking. What's up, OG?
What you doing out here, man?
I'm on my live, man. I'm on my live, man. I don't want no trouble, man. I don't want no problems. I don't want no trouble, sir. Look. Who got?
Yeah, for everyone we have here.
Who won? Who been winning? All right, we winning. Oh shit! It's the kicked in. It's the kicked in. Look, they back here singing. Look, they. You been winning.
Well, I'm trying, baby. Listen, they got me shooting 5 days a damn motherfucking week.
Every time I look up, you shoot.
Every time I look up, I'm sick.
Those that know, this my little sis right here. This my baby.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I can't dispute that. Everyone day one, day one.
Real shit. Come on, man. Tell him that shit, man. Talk to him. What's up, my guy? Chilling, man. What's the deal? Yes, indeed. Good to see you. What's up with the Lavelle, man? Bro, you cheat. You cheat. Look at this. Now I want y'all to look at this. Look, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. He cheating, people. The reason I say he cheat, look how tall he is. Look, the line is right there. The board right here. He's 6'11" tall. I'm way down here. Look, I'm up there. Look where I'm at. Look where he at. Now look, all he gotta do is touch the board. Look how close he is to the board. That's cheating. That's a bullseye. That's another bullseye. That's a freaking hat trick. He cheating, people. He cheating. If you realize when he releases, he just touches the board with his fingers. So the dart go, look, everywhere he just touched the board. Every time he throw. And the dart land where he touched. And they don't think I see it, but I'm too woke. All right. I think they putting us out. Look, they putting us out. Not yet? Not yet? They ain't putting us out yet?
No, they ain't putting us out there.
We got 13 more minutes. Look. Hey.
I gotta highlight. I'm gonna highlight them. I'm gonna highlight y'all real quick. But I think you got the shit.
Yeah, man. Catch him on the flip. Yeah, I've been outside talking to the people. Boots been in here working. I can't lie. I'm having fun. But yeah, man. Listen. I don't know where the hell Bud ass went. It's about that time though, man. We're about to shut it down, get up out of here. Look, Gooch gonna wanna I wanna talk to people while you drive. Cam. Hey, ass is burnt off. Just stay fast. Well, I'm finna hop in the big body on dubs. I ain't gonna show y'all my big body yet. You know, let me turn the camera off. Y'all can't see that. Yeah, bro. Hey, listen. That boy Lavelle like 6'11" tall, bro. That is cheating. I don't appreciate it. I like it. Hey. Every time he released the dunk, he just touched the board. He just tapped it. Bro, that's not fair. That's not fair. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. What you say, Black Cat? Let me scratch him in the face. Look, let me scratch him in the face. I'm going to scratch his face up for all that cheating he doing. Yeah, that's what we do. We scratch your face up. Oh, snap. But anyway, back to I don't lie. Uh-oh, what happened? Yeesh. I had to turn my Bluetooth off. I forgot, get in the car. All right, anyway, so like I was saying though, um, I got Canelo winning this fight this weekend. Like I don't get me wrong, I commend Jamel Charlo. You know what I'm saying? I commend him for all of that. But I just don't see him pulling it off, bro. I just I don't. And you know me, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get every single fight prediction right. You know, I had uh You know, I had and I said it, but shit, I bet Wilder to beat Fury. Uh, I picked Cool Boy to beat Inouye. You know what I'm saying? So like when those guys lost, shit, I had to eat crew. You know, had to eat my crew and eat my crew and humble myself, be quiet, and let the guys who actually picked them, you know what I mean, talk their shit. But this fight, I don't see it. They, I don't take nothing away from Jamel Fighters. He has the tools in the box to beat Canelo. However, I just don't see. Uh, I don't think he holds up. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, if he does, I will be more than ecstatic. I will have to commend this man, and again, I will eat my crow like a real supposed to, right? But I'm man, it's like no Charlo has more that shit booted me out in the middle of me talking. All right, anyway, but what was I saying? Are we saying that Jermell Charlo effectively hits harder than Triple G? And this is for the people that are picking Jermell Charlo to stop Canelo Alvarez. Like, are we effectively saying now that Jermell Charlo carries the power of a light heavyweight? Because again, Canelo Alvarez has competed from 147 all the way up to light heavyweight, and he's taken on opponents in these divisions, and he's taking punches from those opponents in these divisions. So, are we effectively saying that Jermell Charlo carries that kind of power? Like, is that what we asking at this point? Is that what we saying right now? I gotta say no. I gotta say no, and I gotta say no again. But some people feel otherwise.
Where you at, sir?
Some people feel Jamel Charlo has a great.
Where you at, sir?
I'm in the car.
Hey. Okay. Almost done. I got one more round to shoot. Hey, what's good to the people? Uh, tune in the morning. I got some shit I want to talk about. I got some shit that I've been seeing. I'm about to get some clear some information that I might have some breaking news for you guys in the morning. Just might. I just might. So just tune in. If not, y'all gonna hear me talking shit because I got some shit to talk about. I got some shit to talk about.
What's
Prime
going on?
example. Prime example. How is it? How is it? This is a question I gotta ask to the people. Those who still watching. I need everybody to tune in because the question tomorrow is how is Canelo, one of the biggest fighters of this decade, let y'all tell it, of the Terrence era decade, Terrence Crawford era, and it shows that's Terrence Crawford era because have you seen? I mean, the Charlo Canelo fight, the advertising for it, the marketing for it is boring. But yes, check this out. We got a fight coming up this weekend, but guess what? Everybody's talking about.
Everybody talking about
Guess what they're
Canelo
talking
and
about?
Bud.
That part.
Yeah, Canelo
That part.
versus Crawford.
Huh?
They talk about Canelo versus Crawford and the potential of that more than the actual Canelo versus
Then
Charlo
actually
fight.
Canelo fight this week.
Right.
So guess what I'm saying about this. By Bud saying he want to fight Canelo, he done shook up the world. I can't keep his name out his mouth, out your mouth. Then I gotta come off to you haters. See, check this out. Check this out. Whenever you get through the BTFBs, the manager Martys, all the other guys, whenever you get through, only thing you guys do is sit behind your desk. Yeah, that might reach out network. Well, come out to the field. Get in the field. Show us that you in the gyms. They don't want to show that. They don't want to see that we got. You know what? This weekend, I get mad at myself. I'm just here nor there. We out here with Team Crawford right now. Y'all show me better. With that being said, Cam, I'll be back. I got to do this last round. Monty probably up by now. They was up by 500. It should be down to like 200 because I ran it. But tune in the morning. Tune in sometime because I got some shit to say. And then check this shit out. Check this shit out. I didn't see. I strolled. I walked down the YouTube streets for a second, so I didn't get to hear a lot of shit. But am I hearing, or is this just propaganda getting out here that Floyd want to come out of retirement?
No, this is
I'm hoping that's propaganda. He better sit his old ass down.
this is they their people are reporting it and saying it, but I haven't heard or seen anything of it.
Yeah,
But Gucci
yeah,
did not
yeah.
tell you this was gonna happen.
Yeah, they better sit their old ass down.
Did not tell you this was gonna happen. Like
But
they seen they seen the potential and how great this man is. They are willing to want to come out of retirement and test their metal against him because nobody else will. Like
man, this shit's so
now, all of
crazy.
a sudden, like you had Manny Pacquiao talking about it for a second,
I know his old
and
ass ain't saying shit. I know his old. I know he better sit his ass down. He's looking for a payday. That's what he doing. Hey, I gotta get him to shoot this last round, you guys. Bud wasn't here tonight. Tonight's his bye week, so they was chilling. But the family was here. If y'all didn't see Shantae and Trey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cam was on it. He always on it. We always on it. Shout out to Dark Wars. Shout out to TDC. Shout out to BNB. Shout out to It's Boxing to you. Shout out to you, Cam Edwards numbers. I'll be right back. Let me shoot this last. Let me shoot this last. What's your name? Yeah, what I'm about to do, I'm gonna give y'all the insight though. I'm about to mute my mic.
all right. Anyway, one love, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Yes, indeed. With Pastor Gooch going through, he on his phone. I told y'all, man, this is a raw situation because, like, I'm anxious to see these same cats that's talking pull up in the field and kick it with their favorite fighter just on a regular ass Wednesday night type of shit. Oh man, I can't call it. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't know. Do I see this fight this weekend going to the cards? How do I see it ending? I don't know. I got Canelo winning. I got Canelo winning this fight. But I would not be surprised if Jamel pulled it off either. Like I wouldn't be because Jamel is a great fighter. Now, as far as this press conference goes and is concerned, I feel like it was a little too light for me. Like Jamel didn't want to talk too much shit. You don't want to hype up and piss Canelo off too bad, too much. So he come out gunning to take your head off. Figure if you keep him docile, then come fight now, you could possibly jump on him and surprise him and pull off the upset that way. Like in my mind, because remember how much shit these guys talked 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When they were in the same division and shit like that. How much shit they pop? I'm concerned. I just like I feel like Jermel is shrinking in this moment, bro. This is the biggest fight of his career. This is the biggest stage that he's ever been on. And like we're not seeing the lion be a lion. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not seeing it. He's so quiet and meek and mild and timid and you know what I mean? Like we used to mail popping his shit. We used to mail talking big cash money shit. You know what I mean? Like he ain't said too much of a word. Both of these guys have given each other, you know, a lot of props and you know what I mean, as far as uh they're both great, you know, talents and great champions and stuff like that. But man, where's the competitive edge? I talk shit, so I mean, I don't know. I just that's just me though. Talk a little shit, make this shit edgy, make it chippy, make it competitive. Fire motherfuckers up to go in here and get this shit done, get this shit cracking. But again, that's just me. Uh, what's up, AC? I see you just slid in there. He said, question, how is Dev ducking Shakur with the 75-20, 25 split? But Shakur is not a duck with an 80-20 split. Are you saying, AC, that uh, Shakur not taking the 80-20 split to fight Frank Martin is a duck? Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to I'm trying to I'm trying to get exactly what we saying. Like basically you're saying because Dev offered Shakur a 75-25 percent split and he knew that Dev or okay, let me say this again. Let me start this over. Are you asking if because Dev offered Shakur a 75-25 split that he knew he would not take, people consider that a duck? Or are we applying that same methodology or that same logic to the Frank Martin Shakur situation? In a sense, Shakur didn't want to take the 80-20 split to fight Frank Martin. Is that considered a duck? Is that what you're asking, AC? I just want to be clear before I move forward with any kind of answer. Um, okay, okay. I feel like Shakur should have taken that split and fought Dev. I really feel like he should have just fought Dev.
Yee.
Should have just
Okay.
said fuck it and fought him.
Okay. Okay.
But we
Since
talking boxing right now.
okay. Okay.
You fucking up.
I'm sorry.
You fucking up.
Okay. Talk about boxing.
Uh,
Where you want to do this fight party at? You want to talk about boxing now?
I ain't doing no fight party. Talking about this weekend? Hell no. Streaming the fuck out there for you.
Or do you want to do the Buds?
Wait, what?
Team Crawford. If they don't go this weekend, do you want to do? I'm trying to set it to where we can do as boxing to you with the team.
Okay.
So we be there and get Bud's reaction to the. We be the ones that get that. If I'm trying to set it up, I don't know. I'm waiting. Monty's still shooting. He's telling me to call him tomorrow. So if we can, we be with Team Crawford doing his boxing to you fight party
During the Canelo Charlo fight.
If they don't go to Vegas, it's still up in the air. Tomorrow's Bud's birthday, so and yeah.
Right. Cause I'm like,
But anyway, I'm gonna be with Monty. So whatever Monty's doing, I'm doing. So if he goes to the fight, I'm going to the fight. If he stays, I'll stay.
this nigga.
I'm just saying, I'm his cameraman, so I don't.
So what are we doing?
Wherever he go, I go. I don't. I'm just saying. But he already know at wherever he goes, I'm bringing his box to the youth. So I'm saying. That's Bud's birthday this weekend, so I don't know if he's doing anything, but I will be with Monty, which is his right hand. So.
Cause I'm like, wait a minute.
You don't got to.
Nigga, you talking about going to Vegas for the fight?
I don't know yet. I gotta see what Monty them gonna do. I'm just the camera guy. I'm his camera guy. So
Niggas just pulled out a Vegas trip out their ass.
no, I don't know. Or we might be with them. I'm gonna be with the team regardless. Wherever the team go, I'll go for the fight. That's all I know.
Good.
Wherever the team go, I'll go. I'm Monty cameraman.
That's it. Okay, so. Sheesh.
I don't know, but he said he don't know if they going or not. He said he don't think they going. Right? As of right now, he don't think they going.
We don't know. It's up in the air. These niggas got money. They could just wake up Friday and decide to go.
Like we going to the fight.
We going to the fight. Fuck it, let's go. See, this what happens when you got millionaire friends and you ain't got no money like that. Like these niggas just up and decide to go to the fight. And what is I'm supposed to do? Like, nigga, I ain't got no money. No.
I ain't got no money. See, that's the thing.
No, yeah. I don't want to talk to you.
Because I'm the cameraman.
Yeah. The staff has to get.
I don't know what to say.
The staff, you know.
I'm trying to get the extra perks. I'm trying to see.
Listen,
I'm trying to see. I like to get the extra.
Dude, your staff. Yeah. You're part of the staff. Yeah, so. The staff don't get motherfucking assistants.
So I can't. You can't be my assistant.
Yeah, I can't be the assistant. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga, he better hire me as a cameraman too. That nigga ain't never here, cut. You know what? I don't want to talk about it. Shut up. T-Royal, give me a job, nigga. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, we talking about boxing. So let me say this about boxing. Let me why you trying.
See, didn't I tell you this shit was happening?
let me tell you something about boxing. Let me go here. Who do you want this weekend, Gooch? Well, see, I've been teetering and tottering with this. I've been saying I want Charlo because of what I coined the two Charlos and a big fish. So, you know, but then a Canelo corn in the cob, you know, Spanish corn, you know, some Spanish corn, Canelo corn. Wow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not the elote. Sure.
Yeah. Calote, yes, some calote. Yeah, we have some calote instead of the elote. We have some calote. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fish fry, you know what I'm saying? We got some gluten. So I don't know. I really do want Charlo to win. I do this because I rock because my young cousin, you know what I'm saying, helps training. You know what I'm saying? Titus Adams, he talks about him. Your young Titus Adams trains me. So, you know, so I rock with Titus. Titus, you know what I'm saying? Even though Titus don't rock with me when I come with Bud. But yeah, that part. But I rock with Titus on this one. So I'm teetering tottering towards Charlo. But that Canelo fight, bro, that legendary fight, bro. And then I'm like on some real shit. I was gonna cook on this. The Canelo fight, y'all. It depends how bad this fight goes. But what I mean by this is, if Charlo if Charlo pulls off a close one, he's not gonna want to see blood. Nah, nah. Because let's look at the effects of the pyramid here. Charlo supposedly on the YouTube streets that has been stated has a problem with who? In sparring. Earl Spence, right? Okay.
Right.
So they saying Jamel and Earl Spence give Jamel a hell of a go.
Jamel be getting beat up right here.
By Earl. Right. So what I'm getting at there, so Charlo is getting beat, not beat, yeah, well they say he gets beat up by Earl sometimes in sparring. And then I know it's just sparring. But if Charlo pulls the unthinkable and fights and boxes and makes it even somewhat close with Canelo, Canelo's not going to want to fight Bud because he knows Bud is way more special than Jamel Charlo. He knows Terrence Bud Crawford is way more special than a Jamel Charlo. So if a Jamel Charlo makes this fight close, meaning if the judges, if they go 12 rounds,
Got a split decision.
and it's like a split decision, or he's like a round or two up,
Tired.
or it not, yeah, it can't. He got to win like 6 rounds. He got to win 7 rounds for me. So in order for me to say he will look immaculate fighting Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, if it's a mediocre fight, if he don't knock this man out, listen to what I'm telling you guys. If he does not knock this man Charlo out, he in his mind is not going to want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford.
Why not?
Because he had a difficult match with Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo is not a special fighter.
So you feel like if he
It's an intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm having trouble with a guy who's a B plus.
That part.
What am I gonna do
with a special fight?
With this A plus fighter?
Now. Let me say this on the flip side of the coin. Let me say this on the flip side of the coin. If Jamel Charlo gets knocked out by Saul Canelo Alvarez, once again, if Jamel Charlo gets knocked out by Saul Canelo Alvarez, I'ma tell you, Cinco de Mayo 2024 is going to be 4th of July. It's going to be a firefight. Terrence Bud Crawford's going to lick his chops. Hold on, before that firefight, we're going to show y'all why it's going to be a firefight, though. We're going to take whoever comes in December. Whoever comes to battle in December, we're gonna show y'all why it's gonna be a fucking firefight.
I was
And to
about
get
say,
ready.
So wait, so you saying you feel like Bud is gonna beat Errol up in December?
No. Whoever comes in December, whoever it is, Earl Spence. If it ain't Earl Spence, if Earl Spence end up getting hurt, pull a PVC, car accident again. If that ends up happening, or if he end up getting hurt, another eye attached retina, anything of the ordinary, another pink elephant like Mr. Golden said. If anything of that happens, and then we got to substitute to fight, we will demolish anybody coming December. December 2023, we're demolishing them. We're going to make a statement for Saul Canelo Alvarez.
So wait. So wait. So you telling me?
I am telling you.
Wait. I just don't see. Okay.
What you don't see here?
I don't see Bud being next. If we get the Jamel fight,
I will tell you.
After
this.
Jamel, right? I don't see. Bud
I will tell you this.
I could see Bud being the third fight.
I will tell you this. Cinco de Mayo 2024.
But I mean, it's possible. And the reason I can say that is because
who is Canelo Alvarez next money fight?
Well, he gonna get paid whoever he fight.
No.
Not.
We're talking mega fight. Who is his next mega fight? Mega money fight.
There's nobody on the horizon right now.
But fucking Crawford to make a mega. See. This is what I'm talking about. See, Charlo, they thought this Charlo Canelo thing was gonna pan out to be like a Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford type shit.
No.
And it's not. So now they gotta make up this money, this missing money that's coming, that's being generated right now.
No,
because
it's a farewell tour for BBC.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He says a farewell tour for PBC.
This is PBC's farewell tour.
PBC, this is your farewell tour.
Think about it.
I'm thinking
they are giving all of the biggest fights that fighters want to see.
Want to see right now.
The biggest names, the biggest
want to see right now. So okay. Now you might be right.
There's a strong.
You might be right. Now PBC might pull a rabbit out the hat.
They on their way
out.
Oh
no. Okay, I take that back, Canelo. So what I think they might do to deteriorate, to throw the wrench in the Bud, the Terrence Bud Crawford sweepstakes.
Because they gave him what, $100 million to sign to Canelo.
I forgot how much it was.
They gave Canelo $100 million for 3 fights.
I'm gonna research that.
They gave him $100 million for 3 fights.
Okay. But with that being said, Canelo to miss the Terrence Bud Crawford sweepstakes and then probably go and go another route. Well, the next mega money fight would be David Benavidez. Or Bivol. Or Boo Boo.
Look at the movement. Nah, Boo Boo ain't a money fight.
Or like they said, and I'm hearing rumors. When I was strolling down the street, I was around the Charlo's crib, and I heard Jamal talking about he might have. It might be a chance that he's in the making of that. That he might be next.
Yeah, that's the.
But no, bro. No, bro. You can't be next for the simple fact of the matter. How the fuck you gonna be next and you ain't fought damn near 2.5 years?
Jamel ain't fought in 16 months.
Okay, 16 months and 2.5 years is two different things. 16 months and 24 months is different, brother.
That's still long enough.
Can you pull over to this gas station?
Yeah, they still coming off hella long layoffs. And then,
but then
think about it, this fits right into what the Canelo haters always say about what he does. They say Canelo fights guys after long ass layoffs. He fights guys at the end of their career or when they start looking bad. Like once they start falling off and look like Father Time is winning, that's when he want to fight. But when guys is in the division, they young, they fresh, they calling for him to fight. He don't want that smoke.
But okay, here's my thing though.
Or he
Jamal Charlo, no. Jamal Charlo, I personally don't want that fight.
Jamal's still an undefeated champion.
Because it's okay. But yet still this man man is way never mind. Oh shit. I forgot. They don't got one.
Jamal would be in a sense. Jamal in this instance is Teofimo Lopez against Josh Taylor.
But who is Jamal going to fight right now? For that tuna fight before Cinco de
He not.
Oh no, bro.
He not fighting nobody until
that's 3 years out, bro.
He not fighting nobody
3 years out
until that motherfucking divorce decree is finalized, my brother.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. No, because they back together.
Oh, they working it out?
They working it out.
Oh, if they working it out, then yeah.
No, but he gotta have a tune-up.
He gunning for Canelo next, bro.
He gotta have a tune-up.
Listen, he praying on male downfall. He gunning for Nello next. You heard it? I'm telling you.
Oh, I mean,
and look how PBC gonna push it. Check game. Look how they gonna push it. It went from yes, sir. Now they went from how you doing? They gave us undisputed versus undisputed, right? Now, for the marketing side, which we know is undisputed versus unified. Okay, cool. But now check play. Check the game. Look, they gonna go from there go my shits. They gonna go from undisputed versus undisputed. They gonna make it some kind of revenge. Some kind of a revenge give back story. You know what I'm saying? You whooped on little brother. Now it's big brother's turn to jump in. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna, you feel what I'm saying? They're gonna try and spin this and market this in such a way. How you doing? And 4 packs of regular switches. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I could just see the market employee in that, bro. Like, as much as I would love for it to be Canelo versus David Benavidez on Cinco de Mayo, like the face of boxing versus the Mexican monster, it's gonna be huge.
No, that's Cinco de Mayo.
That's huge on Cinco de Mayo. That's huge. Yeah, that's huge. I can't lie. That's 323.87. Now I won't lie to you. That's major.
That's the next money.
Yeah, now that's major.
That's the next money, bro.
But
So
like,
and then that was sticky.
so are we thinking?
And that was sticky to good.
I was gonna say, so are you? No. Are we thinking Jamel first, Benavidez next, and then Bud on the way out?
That could be it.
Like Bud is the third and final fight of that 3-fight deal on the contract. Because I put it like this: Bud, Charlo, or no, excuse me, Canelo versus Crawford. To me, not only is it like a legacy fight, you know what I mean, but it's one of those fights where win or lose,
Take it out too fast.
win or lose, both of these guys retire after that fight. Bud and Canelo.
Oh, okay. ain't fight yet.
You feel what I'm saying? After that, but when I look at it, the like it just makes sense to me. This is a huge,
Their benefit is
it's a big money fight. It's a legacy fight, and this is one of those matches where the winner goes down.
Black and Mount Wood Tip and Optimal Silver.
The winner goes down as all-time great status. You know what I mean? The loser goes down swinging. They both get paid. You expecting it to be a firefight based on, or you expecting both fighters to go out on their shield. And at that point in their career, or at this point in their careers, they didn't accomplish so much, they ain't got shit else to prove. Both of these guys retire after it's over. You know what I mean? Like I see that. You know what I mean? It's the end of a storied career. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of both guys, you know, essentially hanging up their gloves after a storied career, a bunch of accomplishments, a dope legacy. I could see that. You know what I mean? Like for real. A lot of, but because I mean, as much as we're speculating about who we want Bud to fight and who we see next and who's on the horizon and who should get the shot and who should get the call and all that stuff, like, let's be realistic. How many more fights do we see Champ having left in his career? And don't get me wrong, you know, Father Time ain't beginning to catch up with him, and he's not looking any worse for wears. The man is still competing at a high level, at an elite level. You know what I mean? This guy at, you know, about to be 36 years old is out performing guys that are half his age. You know what I'm saying?
And why he's doing that? Because he has no drugs,
But
no extra anything in his fucking body. He's a natural, all natural, competitive ass, grown ass man that's ready to whoop somebody's
well,
ass.
that has nothing to do with the fact this man he already said he only got a couple more fights left. He only got a couple more fights left. And he only wants the big names in the big money fights.
But see, Terrence, I'll tell you something though, bro. You might pull an Andre Ward after this fight. You might just pull an Andre Ward after this fight. Say, I'm tired of the bullshit. Because I really think they about to give you bullshit, brother. Oh. Okay. Okay. How is who we gonna fight to make some money besides Canelo?
What you mean? What?
Huh?
Bro, are you serious?
I mean,
Are you serious?
okay. No, when I say this, really, no, I'm serious now.
Are you
Okay. Let's break this shit down real quick.
Bud can fight. Bud is at a point in his career.
I mean, he
right
can
now.
fight anybody, right? But I'm saying that after, okay, you gotta understand.
He can fight anybody and make a lot of money.
No. I understand that, but what I'm talking about, you are at that mega fight status now. You can you can say he can fight just anybody.
He can fight anybody. He showed that by fighting.
David Avenesian. I understand that part, but what I'm saying is now Okay, prime example. John Boots in this. Nah.
You saying who's left on the horizon for him to
For
fight?
him to fight as a mega fight.
That's gonna. There are the only mega fight left
Like,
is
it's Saul.
will be Canelo.
Saul.
Anything that's
It's Saul.
I'm saying that weird ass shit. You
What that's his name?
sound weird as fuck.
I don't give a fuck. His mama name Saul. His name Saul.
The nigga named Canelo.
No, his name Saul Canelo Alvarez. His mama name Saul.
Anyway, so what I see in that is
Okay.
on the horizon.
Saul, nigga. His name is Saul.
Get my goddamn lighter.
It's right here, nigga. But nah, okay, but see Canelo, okay, because Canelo, he can fight Benavidez on Cinco de Mayo, and that's $100 million fight or more.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. It's a big money fight. It's a big payday for him, but it's effectively David Benavidez's highest payday in his career. And Canelo
When I mean $100 million fight, I'm talking about you had that motherfucker in Mexico.
The Mexicans don't
The
come
Mexicans don't come out
coming
and
out.
taking over.
They're coming out.
They ain't gonna have it in the States. They gotta have it down in
They coming out.
Mexico.
I don't know if it's a place. Is it a spot? Do they got an arena big enough for that kind of turnout?
Either Mexico or Dallas Cowboys.
You do that bitch in Dallas Stadium, it's a wrap. Dallas Stadium, T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, or
See, Dallas is bigger than T-Mobile, though, ain't it?
I don't know. That's what I was going to say. Who holds more between Dallas, T-Mobile, and the Raiders' new stadium? The Raiders' stadium hard.
The Raiders Stadium is hard.
But then
I forgot about the Sphere. The Sphere is hard.
Where is that?
They just built it. It's in Vegas.
I would say they just built that, or they're building that in Vegas, right?
It's almost done. If it's not done, by anybody in here that's in Vegas.
They not.
Oh yeah. See, we in the car, so I ain't been looking at the comments. I do apologize. But shout out to just a guy. AC, I see you. Who else is in here? Let me go. Black Cat, one love to you. Y'all, one love. Buckle Boxing fan, one love. Upload type, one love. Bill's Boot Camp, Al Moolah, baby. Lance Puma Skills, Smoke Session. Sugar J was here. Yeah, okay, we had man, it was deep today, y'all. We was deep, but just the guy still slid through, and I didn't get to say it. Free Bo Mac. It's always Free Bo Mac on ours. We got 2 more weeks. We'll find out. Well, shit, next week. Next week.
It's the 9th.
The 9th? Well, 2 weeks.
October 19th. Yeah.
I'm about to slide in. I'm about to slide in. So just hold on 1 second. Give me about good 3 minutes. I'm gonna come in and slide in as soon as I get into the crib, y'all.
Yeah. I think that fight being in Dallas would be huge. I think. Yeah, I do think that fight being in Dallas, the Latino fan base that's in Dallas. Yeah. You got your charger, make sure you got your fast charger. But yeah, I think that fight happening in Dallas is major. That's a huge fight for it. I ain't think about that. Like, but see, when I think about it, Canelo, that's a good payday for him. Uh, him and Bud is a huge payday. Like, these guys have options to go and make a lot of money. Anybody they fight. But that's what I was looking at. Like,
oh no.
this nigga lost his charger. So where your flashlight at? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, okay.
All right, bro.
All right. Anyhow, what was I saying? Okay, there we go. You have Canelo versus Charlo. I mean, Canelo versus Crawford. that it's a huge fight. It's a huge payday for both fighters. It's a fantasy matchup fight. You know what I mean? Like the face of boxing, number one pound for pound, undisputed versus undisputed. You know, bragging rights, whatever. A lot of a lot is on the line. A lot is at stake, right? Uh, that's only one night. You know what I mean? That's one night. These guys got the potential to go out and get paid. And now I don't see anybody else on the horizon who could generate that kind of payday that both would generate for each other. I don't see it. But what I do see is both Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, respectively, can fight virtually whomever they want. All right, family. They can fight whoever they want and generate a really good payday, a really decent payday, a good amount of money. You feel what I'm saying? Like Canelo versus Crawford. What we seeing? Canelo making 50, Bud making 25, plus whatever the pay-per-view split is. You know, that's huge. Uh, on the flip side, you know what I mean? Because like I say, Canelo signed $100 million deal for 3 fights. So we don't know what the payout is, you know, for each fight for however much. You know what I'm saying? So if he's getting, let's just say, he's getting 30 million for Saturday, that's still 70 million and two more fights that's left on that contract, right? So let's say he goes out, takes care of business on Saturday, defeats Jamel Charlo. That's 30 million right there. Who's next? You got two more fights for 70 million. So that's what, two more fights for 35 million apiece. You know what I mean? Uh, you can pretty much line up and throw whomever you want to in there. You know what I mean? For Canelo and fulfill that contract. What I'm looking at is with Showtime or with Paramount taking over Showtime, they have been effectively on Showtime's behind. They've been on Showtime's ass, saying, "Hey, if you don't give us the fights that we want to see, and it doesn't bring in the kind of viewership numbers that your other programs and movies and telecasts are, bye bye boxing for PBC. They effectively don't have a network." You feel what I'm saying? So this is why I feel like we've been getting all of these big, huge, mega super fights that all the fans are talking about that they want to see. We're pretty much having to put them on in order to keep boxing alive on this network. Now, this is my opinion. I'm just saying this. This is strictly my opinion. Um, and when I think of popularity and viewership numbers, uh, we're gonna see what Charlo versus Canelo does this weekend. I think it does decent. Um, in my opinion, Canelo carries the marketing value of this fight. Uh, the potential of Canelo versus David Benavidez. It will be big in the Latin market and the Latin fight fans who are fans of both Canelo and Benavidez. But in the numbers market, bro, Benavidez has never been on pay per view. Charlo's been on one pay per view where he headlined with his brother. He co-headlined, and that pay per view didn't sell very much. So I can't say it like these guys are just uh, gonna sell out of the park pay per view numbers just because they're fighting Canelo Alvarez. I can't say that. You know what I mean? This, in my opinion, is a big fight to boxing fans and fans of the sport who have wanted to see Canelo Alvarez compete against these guys because these are guys who we saw on the horizon in the same weight division as Canelo, who we saw may have the skills or the tools or the skill set to give Canelo a run for his money or possibly even beat him. You know what I mean? Like some of these fights we might have looked at as a little closer, 50-50 on paper, you know. Um, but you know, that's just as a fight fan. That's as somebody who's a fan of the sport of boxing. But when we talking business, we talking numbers, we talking pay per view, we talking sales. Like there's no other name on the horizon for Canelo Alvarez to face that's going to net him the kind of pay per view marketability, sales, and numbers than Terrence Bud Crawford. Just because of the popularity of both fighters. And when I say popularity, Canelo is the baby face in this situation, and Terrence Crawford would be considered the heel. Terrence has been made popular because of the negative press that these guys put out. Every day is something else. Every day they hate, and every day is a different excuse. Every day is a different something, but it's a negative connotation in association with Terrence Crawford's name. You understand what I'm saying? So
all the
that be
time.
so it's like that's the popularity. This guy, you type in this man's name and see thousands of videos across hundreds of different YouTube channels and pages and platforms. You go on social media groups and type in his name, and you'll see his name across thousands of tweets and Facebook posts and things like that. Like you can't say that the man's not popular. You know what I mean? Uh, he's the most talked about boxer on YouTube. Can't say he's not popular. He was the highest viewed athlete on ESPN when he was signed to Top Rank. So we can't, you know what I mean? Like we try to say he's not popular based on what we saw the pay-per-view numbers do based on the opponents that he was facing
And I'm gonna say
at that
this.
time.
And I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this today. If Terrence Bud Crawford was from New York City, Dallas, Texas, hell, or Los Angeles, California, hell, even a Las Vegas,
Philadelphia.
somewhere that man, his fan base would be tremendous.
I
But
agree.
just because he's from little old Omaha, Nebraska, in the middle of the map, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for us to get the fan bases that we want. One thing Earl Spence fans was saying for a long time that that Nebraska wasn't supporting Bud to the fullest. Uh, but then again, they do. You know what I'm saying? It's just Nebraska though. You know what I'm saying? Then we got but then let's go as far as the celebrity favorites. Nine times when it comes down to the celebrity favorites, the boxers favorites, the trainers favorites.
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's Terrence Bud Crawford hands down.
But a
Um,
lot of these, but that these okay, and I get what both sides of the argument are saying, right? So from a business standpoint, it's about numbers, and the more the merrier, right? So
mhm.
with Bud being from Nebraska, being from Omaha, it not being a very big place, and not very highly densely populated, right? So it's not considered an A market. So of
Okay.
course,
I'm,
uh,
I'm gonna tell you prime example. Prime example. How this how I can put it. So let's look at Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner had to put on a whole facade of being the bad guy to get his numbers up, if that makes sense. From him being from Ohio, his numbers wouldn't have been his numbers wouldn't have been the way they was if he wouldn't have been uh, uh put on if he wouldn't have made himself the villain the way he made himself, if that makes sense.
well, yeah, his Adrian Broner wrote out the whole thing of you play the bad guy and you got Floyd Mayweather behind you pushing and marketing, you're gonna build and have some type of numbers.
That
Like you
part.
going that route, you're people are gonna pay to see you lose. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna have whatever to say about you. And you saw what happened with Broner the moment he began losing fights. Numbers plummeted. Uh, the same guys that was fans abandoned him, talk bad about him. You know what I'm saying? The whole shit. Uh,
Man did more than talk bad about that man.
what I look at is right. Uh, 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 with in Bud's case, it's like even if everybody like you saw the turnout for the parade, right? You saw the turnout for the parade, how deep it was, how many people it was, was here, how many people tuned in, and from different places, right? Even if every single individual in the state of Nebraska
Oh damn, Cam dropped out. Can y'all hear me? Uh, and what I mean, I get what he was getting at. Even if the whole state of Nebraska, even if the whole state of Nebraska, uh, 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 would have showed up and showed out, it's still, I feel he still wouldn't get the respect.
well, no, that I was about to say, yeah, that's it's not even just the respect. The If the entire state of Nebraska showed up, it still wouldn't be anywhere near the amount of people as it would be in a Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like just Texas, period. New York,
Right.
Philadelphia, California. These
Did I leave?
places
Did I
are.
leave my water in your car?
Uh, yep, it's on the floor.
Ain't that a bitch? I'm
Yep.
thirsty as hell. Oh, I got a
Yes.
power. I got a power eight. Never mind.
All right. I'm like, it's with the like if the whole Nebraska came out, it still wouldn't be. That would only be a percentage of the amount. of people that are in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like just New York City. That don't include the entire state of New York. You know what I mean? Dallas, Houston. You know what I'm saying? These places have millions of people. Nebraska has what roughly about a million altogether. 1.5. And most of that is in Omaha. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in that respect, you have to go and conquer and capture other markets, other places. You have to be marketed other places outside of just your own backyard. Now, of
I'm about to
course,
put this.
the
I'm
first
about to
thing
put this
people
thing
ask
on
about
pause.
once they ask about in other places, when they see you, they want to know what your following is like back home. You know what I mean? Like, that speaks to how uh, that speaks to a fighter, the character of the fighter. How real is that person? How genuine is that person? Are they approachable? Are they, you know what I'm saying? Like the kind of history they might have with the people in their town or in their city. You know what
But
I'm
Bud's
saying?
not approachable.
Huh?
They say Bud's not approachable.
Well, how would they know if they ain't never approached you?
Well, the LDBC, some of them approached him, and this is where that beef came from.
Like you can't say a person is not approachable if you ain't never approached them before.
Well, they approached him, and he wasn't ready to talk at the time.
No, you can't. A person telling you no, they don't want to do an interview on your podcast or for your television show or your whatever that you're doing, your platform. Me telling you no doesn't make me unapproachable as an individual. That just mean I don't want to do your shit.
Oh, is that what that means?
That's Yeah, that don't matter. Oh, he's difficult to work with. You can't approach him. You can't talk to him. No, that
That's what
just
they
means
said.
I don't want to do your platform.
But
I
is
don't
that
want
what
to
they
talk.
said?
I don't want to talk to the media. I don't want to deal with you motherfuckers. Like, I don't want to
Well,
talk to nobody. I'm here to fight. I'm here to beat ass. I train. They put me. They let me know I got a fight coming. They tell me who it is. I train. I get my ass in there. I fight that guy, and I go on about my business. Like, I don't have to talk shit. I don't have to be all in front of the camera and doing 50 million interviews. I ain't got to be all on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter posting my every move. Like, I ain't got to do none of that. I fulfill I fulfill the obligations of my contract professionally, make weight, negotiate business, show up on fight day, beat your ass, and go home to my wife and kids. Like all of that other shit is uh all of that other shit is bells and whistles to me. The interviews is really more for the fans than for the fighters. You feel what I'm saying? The interviews is more so, or it's supposed to be more so, to give people a look at that individual because the only time we really get to see them is when they in the ring working, beating ass. And if he in the ring working, he ain't got no time to stop and talk to us. I don't know what this guy is really like outside of the ring. I don't know what his life is like. I don't know what his personality. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what the interviews are or supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's what these documentaries and all that shit. That's what the shit is supposed to be, and they're supposed to be giving you a look at. You know, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's like here you gotta be from a bigger market. Otherwise, you're going to always find yourself pushing to try and be accepted in those larger markets and to be known in those larger markets and by those fan bases of individuals who may not necessarily be familiar with what your platform is. Does that make sense?
Damn. Hold on. Can you hear me? I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I can
talk.
hear you.
Yeah, that makes sense. That make a lot of sense.
And unfortunately, that's one of the hills that Champ has had to climb, being from somewhere with a smaller market, being somewhere, being from somewhere that doesn't have a lot of people, a smaller market, doesn't have a very, 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 uh, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the most prestigious history when it comes to boxing on a professional level.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we had some great golden gloves and national fighters and stuff like that, but it never really translated to success on the in the professional ranks. You know what I mean? So being
Right.
from somewhere like that, you're gonna experience difficulties and hardships because you're the first to ever do it. You're the first to do it. You're effectively a trailblazer. You know what I'm saying? You blazing a trail. You walking down this path, cutting down trees and making and leaving uh, 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 hints and clues along the way, so that other fighters in the future who come along after you can follow your steps. You feel what I'm saying? So anytime
Right.
you a trailblazer and you the first person to travel down a path, you're gonna experience some of the most difficult hardships because this is something that nobody has ever done. This is something that nobody has ever experienced and had to go through being from where you're from. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I commend him for that. But now going forward, you just open the door and shed light on the other side of the game. So now anybody coming from where you come from in these little bitty tiny small places, you just show them the blueprint that they can go and be successful and be placed in a position where they can change their lives and feed their families and put their families in position. You know what I'm saying? Like you show them how to do it and even have become an outlet or a source whereby young men and women can actually begin to do that easier so they don't have to go through and experience the same hardships that you did when you was going through blazing the trail.
Cause you went through some hardships, my boy.
You feel what I'm saying? You got through in there. You got through in some fights that motherfuckers expected you to lose. They didn't expect you to win. They threw you in short minute, called you in last, short notice, last minute. A lot of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's been some hardships for sure, but you persevered, you fought through all of it and came out victorious. You know what I mean? You're showing all the young men and women how to do it, how to maneuver through it. Still, like, yep, there's gonna be some bullshit they gonna throw at you. This is what I did to maneuver around it and maneuver through it. Not saying you got to do exactly what I did, but this is how I was successful when I went through this shit. You know what I mean? And sometimes you might have to take a page out of my book, you know. But yeah,
Well, we cooked, we showed. Like I said tonight, Bud had tonight off. Tonight was on his bye week. Monty went in, did his thing. So yeah, we had fun tonight, man. Once again. Uh, like I said, hopefully next Tuesday, I we can, well, I can. I don't want to I don't want to keep playing this shit because shit, everything, every time I play this shit happens, man. So, but hopefully next Tuesday we go live. Tuesday and Wednesday again, week 4 of Dark Wars. Um, I will be going live tomorrow sometime. I'm gonna try to get up in the morning and do me a little about 15-minute video on some shit. Especially on this. I'm about we about to get in the trenches, man. We about to get in the trenches with the guys, man, because um it's a lot of BS going on in these streets. A lot of BS. And a lot of these guys thinking I just man, I don't know if I'm gonna go in the morning. I might just start right now. Check this out, man. BTFB, bro. That's not a good look. Manager Marty, this shit y'all doing, man. Y'all making more excuses than a little bit, and yet still it's trap season, ain't it? Stand on that shit. Why they ain't standing on the count?
Because they don't have a leg left to stand on.
It's trap season, ain't it?
Strap season ended when they lost their straps.
But you want your straps back though, right?
Nah, they just won't get back. They don't want the belts. That's what they said. They words. They said Arrow don't care about the belts. He just wants to avenge his defeat. He want to get his get back and avenge his loss.
That defeats the
So
purpose. That defeats the purpose of strap season.
exactly, that completely nullifies
You've been
every
screaming
strap
strap
season
season.
argument.
You've been screaming strap season. See, that's what I'm not liking. I think that's what I'm gonna cook on in the morning. Y'all been screaming fucking strap season. How long?
About 5 years.
And now that you lose the straps, you don't want to just fuck the straps now?
6 years, my bad.
You know. Uh, then me seeing they talking about Floyd coming out of retirement. I don't know how true that is. I hope that's not true. Cause I got love for Floyd, man. And him fighting Bud will tarnish his reputation, bro. Real shit.
What you mean?
Bud beat the shit out of Floyd.
Listen, you got
Bud beat
some
the shit out that man.
you got some Floyd stands, or as they call them, Flomos.
I'm a Flomo, but I
That
just
will
know, man. Floyd,
that will
Floyd ain't,
lose their shit hearing you say that.
man. I damn near losing my shit by saying that, but man, me knowing, man,
They said Floyd's still the nicest. He can't be touched. They said Floyd to box Bud ears off.
I, here's the thing.
if 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 what y'all say is true, now this is going by the logic that's been employed. Okay,
Who? Let
because
me ask you
remember,
this before you say that. Before you say, let me ask you this.
hold on. That's what I'm saying. Errol's claim to fame was what?
Beating up Floyd.
So if Errol's claim to fame was busting up Floyd. If we saw what happened on July 29th, Are we not saying Terrence won't touch Floyd?
Here we go with the triangle effect again. Do I gotta say it again?
Huh?
That's the same. That's the same shit about the Charlo and Spence.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm just
but
saying, bro.
again,
This,
you know,
this,
they
this,
say
this is what I'm
triangle
saying.
theories don't work.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Floyd need not see the Candyman. He does not need to see Candyman. He does not need to say his name. If he do say his name, he say it respectfully. Do not say I want to fight. Don't put that in a sentence. Don't
Nah, I
put I
won't.
will beat. Don't put I
I
will
mean,
beat Terrence Crawford ass
as
in a
a
sentence.
fighter, you're always going to,
Mm-mm,
you know, you're supposed to be confident in yourself and in
mm-mm,
your abilities and feel
mm-mm.
like you're the best fighter in the
No,
world. But
I mean
realistically
he is.
speaking,
He is.
especially when you done retired and you've been out the way and out the game for so long, listen, it's,
Now you see what I'm saying?
so
Sit your old ass down. Keep doing exhibitions.
your
That's that.
hands is brittle in the exhibitions. You can't even really get off in the exhibitions like you want.
Can I ask you this? Can I ask you this?
What's that?
Let me ask you this. Who in the hell has Floyd fought within the last 10 years with the power of Terrence Bud Crawford?
Mm, mm,
In his last 10 final fights, who do you think had the power of Terrence Bud Crawford that he have fought?
uh, who had the power that Bud has? I mean, ooh, the only who I'd probably have to say Manny.
Mm.
I would have to say Manny. That'll be the only person who when we look at
We can't say
knockout.
Manny because remember Manny's shoulders was hurt.
See,
Manny was hurt.
I'm just saying when you say who
I'm
was
just
said
saying
to
Manny
have
was hurt. So
the
that
power,
power don't count.
yeah, he was the only person when we look at knockout percentages and what he's done in the sport. I would have to say Manny was the
Okay.
only and honestly, in my opinion, I don't think that Manny is stronger or has more power than Bud.
I ain't never seen Manny deadlift 400 pounds.
You feel what I'm saying? Like Manny's power came from his speed.
Hell, I ain't never seen Floyd deadlift 400.
You won't. And you wasn't going to. But that's what I mean. Certain fighters have different fighters have different training methods. Like I feel as though Floyd didn't utilize a whole lot of uh he didn't utilize a whole lot of weight training in his training. Like the weights that he utilized, I would feel was like low weight, high reps. You feel me? So of course, if I take a 5 pound dumbbell and curl that bitch 1,000 times, it's gonna feel like it's 1,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but it was like I looked at Floyd and Manny. They had more quick twitch muscles. You know what I'm saying? Meaning their power, foot placement, not just a raw, devastating power. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Do that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Hey,
Guys are professional fighters.
Gary,
Okay. Yeah.
give me a hot second. I'm watching
I'm about to,
something.
all of these guys,
So Spencer's leaving Derrick James.
huh?
Hold on, hold
I
on,
don't
hold
know.
on.
I don't know if that's official.
I'm watching Derrick James interview. Hold on.
And when was this? When was this? How long ago was
This
this?
interview was 5 hours ago.
Because I do remember them saying, I do remember a report coming out saying that Derek James and Errol Spence was parting ways, but that was said to have gotten debunked as fake news because nobody, uh, nobody ever confirmed it. And Errol Spence's manager, I can't think of Buddy name, but he went on record as saying when he talked to Derek James, Derek James was sitting with Errol Spence reading the news reports. Like they were sitting there together reading the reports about how they were supposed to be parting ways, but they were sitting there together. So I don't know. Like I want to hear what he said. I would who was who was the interview with? I can pull that up. I can actually pull that up and we can listen to it. I have to jump on the computer and I have to switch over to the computer real quick. 'Cause, yeah, that's worth taking a listen to. Let me find this. Okay. Yeah, no. All right. Let me. Yeah, I'm about to swap this over to the computer. So then I can actually find the interview. We can go from there. Hold on, y'all. Give me just 1 second. Let me swap this over. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So he ain't going nowhere.
That's what I thought.
But ain't Derrick James Earl Spence manager?
No,
Oh, okay.
he's just his trainer.
Okay. So he said he ain't seen a contract, so he really don't know what's going on with the contract. He don't know, but uh has to say so and wait. Yeah, he just keeps saying he don't know nothing about the contract. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
I mean, he's saying he's just a trainer. All he know is what's reported to him when it's reported to him. It's a need to know basis, if you will.
Well, yeah, he said Earl's not going nowhere. They getting ready and yeah, all that good shit. So they just don't know what wait. Here's my thing, because I also seen earlier that it was reports that Earl's been training already. I hope
Yeah,
not.
yes. They listen. It's already been reported that Errol is in camp. It's
And
been. I've heard it been reported
it's
by
suspension on it's suspension
several
on it's
by
suspension on
several
the bench.
YouTube channels and all of it. I know.
don't lift
I
till
know.
tomorrow. So
Huh?
well, that's it. Suspension don't lift till tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow or the 29th?
Oh well, the 29th.
Or no, it's 30 days. Not 31 would be the 29th. 30 would
Yeah, but
30 is tomorrow. You're right.
yeah, so he's done tomorrow.
So I mean, now, when they say he's training, we not saying this in my mind when they really don't have a way to monitor a guy once they've suspended him, to see that he's not training, not unless you had a, a
No,
Nevada State.
he might be weight training and all that good shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, that's what I mean. Unless you have somebody from the Nevada State Athletic Commission present at the gym where Errol Spence trains, until his suspension is lifted to make sure, then we don't know for sure that he hasn't already been training. Like, you have no way of gauging that. We have no way of knowing that for sure. Like, guys are suspended, and when they mean suspended, he may not be able to spar, but that still doesn't mean he's not in there, running heavy bags. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say mitt training, but heavy bag and mitt seems to be the primary thing that he and Derek James do. So I mean, who's to say that he hasn't still continued that portion of his training? I just would say he's probably not sparring right now. But my opinion, we don't know. Like I say, we don't know for sure. Let's see. Right, yeah. But what time is it? 2:16. Or no, yeah. Then we've been listening about 2 hours 17 minutes. It didn't even seem like that long for real. All right. Where'd Gooch go? Oh, Gooch just slid out. Yeah, cause this. Oh, I told y'all I didn't. I never saw any reports of it being official. I thought that was fake news because that looked like the YouTube streets was starting to quiet down and calm down after the July 29th ass whooping that took place, and motherfuckers needed something to talk about. So the first thing they did was made up some clickbait shit and said Errol Spence is firing Derek James. They no longer working. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought I saw, because like I say, the moment that report hit social media airwaves and hit the YouTube streets, you had Errol Spence's manager. I can't think of the brother's name that he just signed with. Okay, he went on record stating that he hadn't spoken to Errol about it, so he didn't know for sure. He needed to call and verify. And when he called and verified and spoke, meaning he called and spoke to Errol, or no, he called, Errol didn't answer. He called Derek James. Derek James did pick up. When he spoke to Derek James was sitting right there with Errol Spence, reading on the internet how it was saying they were no longer working together. So it's like, how you saying that we not working together, but we sitting right here working together, reading the shit that you posted about us not working together no more. So in my humble, honest opinion, this was just more bullshit YouTube content creator clickbait, spreading false narratives and false propaganda and false news.
And see what I just listened to off that interview was what you was just piggyback off what you were saying. Um, before he said Earl said if they know me, they wouldn't say that.
Right.
Um, and I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not, because you know where I'm about to go with that. Because I'm gonna leave it
Well,
alone.
why Arrow making that statement? He's saying y'all should know I'm more loyal than that, and y'all should know if I came in the door. This man has trained me since I was an amateur, meaning all of my success that I have achieved throughout my boxing career
Who is Earl talking to?
has come at
Who's
this man's tutelage.
who was he talking
Yeah, he talking to the aerosexuals. That's the crazy part. Every
to?
time I turn around, he comes out and says something that smacks these guys right in the mouth.
Yeah.
But they still keep like this is what's killing me. This is like a quarterback that don't get along with his offensive lineman. Like 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 these niggas is trying to block for you, and you don't want the blocks that they throwing because the blocks they throwing illegal, unethical, not good moves,
Bro, you just said they cheap shots.
all cheap shots. You trying to end guys' career, chop blocking at the knees. You're not even blocking properly. It's not even proper form and technique. You're not even blocking, moving your feet. You're standing there, just allowing your body to be between Errol Spence, who is the proverbial ball carrier, and the defender. You're not even blocking. You're just holding up space. You're obstructing.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. So, hold on. So every excuse is a cheap block. What?
It's a
Is a
chop
chop
block.
block.
It's a chop block. These niggas are chop blocking, bro. They got he got this nigga Arrow got a bunch of offensive linemen who cheat. Bunch of cheap offensive dirty linemen. Nigga, they chop blocking. Blocking in the back, holding.
And the receivers in the running back.
Bro, grabbing niggas by the face mask. All the shit that you can't do as an offensive lineman. These niggas is effectively doing it and calling themselves blocking. Yeah, it's the big fish. It's for the big fish. Follow me, big fish. We gonna score. And Arrow like, nah, dog. You just blocked him in the back, grabbed him by his face mask, and twisted his neck around, and dove at three niggas' knees. I'm sure it's a flag on this play. I don't want to follow you. Stop blocking like that. I don't need that kind of blocking. And just follow me, Arrow. We gonna get there. We going to the house. Like dog. All the all the chop blocking you tried to do, this nigga just jumped over you and smacked the shit out of me. Made me fumble. They picked the ball up and ran and scored a touchdown. So why you trying to block for niggas that way? These niggas just took the ball and scored. Like y'all still out here blocking and they about to kick the ball off again. Like like that play is over with. Y'all still they still they block. You gotta block to the whistle. You gotta block to the whistle, Gooch. Block to the whistle. Crazy. These niggas is real life blocking like right tackle. But every time they throw a cheap ass chop block, Arrow get mad and hit them with the ball. Stop doing that shit, man. Oh, this is beyond me. Oh, I don't know, bro.
I don't know. But all right, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man, cause I gotta go to work. Uh, Before I get up out of here, Gooch, what's your final word, your final thought?
I heard.
Hmm. Hello.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, but say yeah, I gotta get ready to head to work. I mean, not unless you want to keep cooking, but
Nah,
I gotta
we
get
we
ready for that.
gonna wrap. My bad. We gonna wrap it up, man. Man, glad y'all hung out with us tonight, man. Like I said, check me out in the morning, man. I'm gonna cook a little bit, and then sometime tomorrow I'm gonna cook if I don't cook in the morning. Then shit, I'll hit you and let you know if we're gonna do a show tomorrow.
Okay, bet.
All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man. Rocking with It's Boxing and you, man. I had fun tonight once again. With Dark Wars. Shout out to Dark Wars. Shout out to Young Right Gutters. Shout out to Javin Boys Enterprise and that boys Torn. Shout out to I Been a Honey.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
all that. And one love to everybody that came through today, man. Anything you guys say, cuz?
Oh man, y'all know how I'm rocking. Booty Swing is available on all streaming platforms. Sick and Tired is available on all streaming platforms. Uh, what else, man? It's a Vibe Showcase Volume 5 will be coming back New Year's Eve. We're doing a New Year's Eve celebration and extravaganza with this comedy and music. We'll have special guest stars Josette Cotton, the number one head buster, and
Man, hit the like button. Subscribe,
make
share.
sure y'all hit the like button, hit that man, share, for real. Let's 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 get down to the nitty gritty and talk this real boxing, not all this fake shit, all this propaganda, all these narratives pushing BS, man. That shit ain't cool. It's time to eliminate that shit from the game. Y'all giving
Uh,
the game two black eyes.
mm, hmm Man, I'm gonna hit you, man. Chop it up with you tomorrow, man, and chop it up with y'all tomorrow morning, man. One
Yes,
love.
sir, no doubt. One love to everybody tuned in, man. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. Y'all know what time it is.
You got it. You still on your phone or you on the computer?
Huh? You said what about a what?
I said, was you on your or you on your phone or you on your computer?
No, I'm on my phone.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can't do the outro tonight, but once yeah, y'all know what it is. We all love you. It's boxing to you, man. It's the Goose to you, Mr. Goose to you. And I was with my boys, Cam the Baptist and Sugar J the Wise One. And we brought y'all It's Boxing to You at Darkwood. Peace.
Peace. Oh, where's my damn it ain't even on here either. That's weak sauce. Yeah, man, I'm gone. I gotta go.
All right.
The money is calling. 30 gang.